Alright, welcome guys. Today we're over here in Ayutthaya and I'm at this pretty cool temple that's actually older than the city of Ayutthaya, which was the kingdom for 417 years or so, and it was sacked and then moved out to... So this temple is Phutthaisawan or something like that, and it's got some Angkor stupas, and so let's take a look and see what it looks like. Alright, so here is the main part of the temple. How cool is that? They're remodeling around the bottom of it, you can see, and it was built originally, I believe, by King Uttan, who was the first king of the Ayutthaya kingdom. This was built in the 1600s, and then over here they have some statues and stuff of some of the types. So here's some of the monuments to some of the past kings of Thailand. These are monarchs that were here in Ayutthaya. King Phra Chomphao, King Ayutthaya, King Uttan, who was the first king of the Ayutthaya period, King Nasawan, and then King Taksin. And he's the one that moved the capital after freeing this area from the Burmese. He moved the capital from Ayutthaya to Thonburi, and he's the only king of the Thonburi period. And then you can see the stupa. Now this was actually a palace before, and the land was donated to King Uttan, who built this temple here. And one of the Buddhas, it's right behind the monument to all the Thai kings. So this jetty here, they have it blocked off to where you can't get in, and they're completely remodeling the whole bottom part of it. You can see the worker up there with the scaffolding. But they put in like some marble, and they're redoing the whole basement part down here also. So we can't get up there and see what's inside of that building, which is a shame. Looks quite spectacular. You can see where they've done this remodeling. All these marble naga, all the way up to the lotus buds, and then some more of the naga up there. They're still working on them. They got them covered. And then they're redoing the facade of this whole thing. You can see over there where it's the new shiny part. Looks really nice. And so they have this building right here, which they don't really know what its function was when it was first built, but they think it was a sermon hall. They have it locked up so I can't go inside there, but they have some murals painted on the wall. They go all the way back to the early Ayutthaya period, and they depict scenes of Buddha's life and everything. So they have some old jetties over here. And you got the old wall and stuff. This is pretty nice. I don't know what this means, but it says surrounded jetty. And they have some of the old wall. And then you can see some more of the temple complex here with another one of the pagodas in the Angkor style. This is pretty cool. Here's the old stone marker that's around this temple. Alright, so they have it blocked off so you can't go inside of this little temple, this part of it. But the monks can go in, and you can see this is a really nice little worship hall. You see the mother of pearl on the pillars with a nice Buddha statue. And they have some Buddhas out here, but they have it blocked off. There's another one of the stone jetties. And then you can see the markers here. This is a very nice part of the old temple. You see these old stone buildings here. That one's got a Buddha inside. And this one here. You can see kind of how the foundation is settled right here in the middle. So it kind of makes it have kind of a boat appearance to it. It looks like they've redone the roof fairly recently. And then it has a low stone wall. Let's look inside. Yeah, so this is really cool. I like this a lot. So you can still see the stucco up there and some of the work. And then there's a big step to get inside. You can go in here and you can pray. So the Buddha statue, you can see the murals are all gone, but you can see where they used to be on the walls in here. But this is a few hundred years old, so time has kind of taken it away. You can see the jetty and then the backside of this little building. Wow, this is really spectacular. All right, so here we are over by one of these brilliant white stupas. Now the Khmer built these to symbolize Mount Meru, I believe is what it's called. And so generally there would be one big one in the middle and then 4 on the cardinal directions around it. And they would put all the inscriptions and everything up on all of these. I've done some videos on some of the Khmer temples in Thailand, and I really like this style. And then all around it, they have Buddhas underneath the hall. They go all the way around it, so you can come here and circle this jetty and do all your merit making. And then you can see here, looks like the original used to have some mother of pearl in the stucco. And then they've since, looks like just covered over the top of them. Same here, this might have been mother of pearl at one time. All right, so up in there is a little Buddha. Okay, so this is in that little recess. You can see how it has the inlay all around it. Again, this is more of the stuff that's hundreds of years old. Okay, so you have some little buildings around, and then you can see the Buddha here. And I got some Buddhas over here. They have another little Buddha up there in that little knoll. And you go up these stairs right here. So let's take a look at that. All right, so this is the Buddha in the standing, warding off evil posture, or whatever it's called. And you can look around. There's some more of the temple over there. You got this Buddha behind some glass. Another one at the base of the temple. Okay, so you can really see here how the original stairwell had the Naga with the mother of pearl, the inlay, and they've since put over the top of it the plaster. And you can go inside here, so let's take a look. Yeah, this has got definitely a musty smell. And lots of animal droppings. Wow. Some birds, or some bats. You can see the stucco. Here's the inner, and you can see all the way up there on the roof all those bats. So that's what the droppings are, is it's guano. And then they have a reclaimed Buddha right behind. Wow. So all the murals are gone. You can see a little bit up on the ceiling still, the inlay. But the rest of it's kind of weathered away in the centuries. And here you can see real relief of the wall. And then they have a couple Buddha here. And some of the inscriptions you can still see in the wood up there. Looks like they had another floor up above here. It doesn't look accessible now. Right on the other side of the main stupa, the main parang, is this other Buddha image in this little Valhalla. And here they have some of the old temple walls. And then some more of the old Jetties. Now I don't know how much of this was destroyed by the Burmese, but I'm sure pretty much all of it was. It's on the other side of the river from the main part of the city, but the Burmese captured this and they razed and they stole everything of value. They melted all the gold down and took anything important back into Burma. And so they still have some steps that go into the old wall. But it's locked up on this side. And it looks like that door is closed also. But the roof is all gone. You can still see where it used to be. And then they added this in later on. Okay, so this is very similar to that one we looked at on the other side. You got a couple of them. They're in much better condition over here. Looks like they've been restored. And then it's ringed with all of these jetties. And then that looks back into the main stupa area. And here's the ruins of that temple. And some more of the temple complex here. Some of the old walls. Now this here used to be what they call the royal shrine. So it was a rectangular shaped worship hall. And it would have had the roof supports here. And it looks like they would have had some naga around it. And then they would have had the main Buddha right up there. So you would have been able to come in here. There would have probably been a Buddha sitting right here. And you would have came in a door. And then you would have seen the Buddha sitting right there. And then you'd go out those doors to the main part of the temple. This is in pretty bad repair, but it's still pretty nice. And those were the doors on the other side that were locked, so you can come into it from this way, but you can't come in from the back side. All right, let's go over and look at the reclining. All right, so here is the reclining Buddha. This is pretty neat. And you can see he's not naked. They put the clothes on him. And it looks like they've remodeled it. His ears and everything have been recently restored, as well as his face. And they have some more of the Buddhas sitting here. And then this would have been a wall. You wouldn't have been able to get out, but probably a window right there. And you can see that jetty. And you can see the wall here, the old window. The beams are in pretty bad shape, and then the stucco on the brick wall. So this would have either been just a brilliant white, or they would have painted something in the plaster. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So you can see that royal shrine. It's quite a big building, but it's all gone now. Just a little bit of the walls are left. All right, guys, so that finishes up our little tour of this amazing temple. It's really nice. Unfortunately, they're doing a little bit of remodeling, and they have some parts that are closed up, so we can't see them all. But the parts you can see is really, really cool. Lots of Thai history here. Now, I will put quite a bit of the description of this temple, stuff that I've forgotten or didn't say during the video. I'll put that down in the description of it. So as always, guys, at my videos, if you like them, make sure you click like and share it with your friends, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And if you want to know something more, or if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below. Or if you've been to this temple, tell me also. This temple is on the other side of the river, which is right behind me, and it's free to get into. You can just come and you can walk around, and it has, you know, a little bit of its own character, something I haven't seen before. So if you want to know something more, leave me a comment down below, or if you want to see something different, tell me also. And as always, guys, remember, life is a journey, so enjoy.